Guten Morgen, children. Welcome to another Halloween DIY. Got a little French there. Welcome back to another video for Halloween. Halloween! Halloween!
I remember Halloween when I was a child. They used to give us dirt in the shape of chocolate.
We're back with another video. So this week on my channel, ooh, that's something. Yikes. So today on this week on my channel, we're going to do dupes for luxury Halloween items that are way too expensive for what they are. And I can make them, again, better, and again, cheaper. So why not? Check it out. We got another spooky shirt. Coffin, absolutely. And then, oh, what's that you said? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, this? It's a skull earring. Let's get spooky. Anyways, check out the back of my shirt. Hello? Hello? What are they doing back there? Is there a skeleton in there? So today it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. I went to all these different websites and I was like, holy cow, that's expensive. Linda, we can't afford that. What are you buying on my credit card? So today we're gonna be creating this boop.
Aha! Look at that! Look at that! Who is that?
It's a metal pumpkin ring from I don't know where. I'll put it on the screen in the screenshot so you can find it. And it was like $100, $60 to $100. Anyways, I'm gonna make it tinier because I don't have a lot of room.
I have a baby house for baby things.
And then the other one, I wanted to make these like snake candlesticks. Kind of really cool, but I think I could do it even better. So then I also saw these like tiny little snakes that I had, so I was like, let's just make a snake mirror, because that's a little spooky too. So that's not technically a dupe, but I'm like, why don't I just make it? Final one are these like cheesecloth ghosts. I'm gonna put 2 pictures next to me. So they're kind of cool. It's very, very expensive and luxury, but I'm going to make it the same and then put fairy lights in them. It's gonna be great. Anyway, start the video. Take it away, Ryan. So to start off, we're gonna be making these dupes for these like wire metal ring pumpkins. They're very cute. My only problem with them is that they've got like lights all over them, a little bit of like extra doodads. And I just want them black. I just want them simple. I just want it clean. I want this to be like a decoration on my shelf where it's like, that's very cool, but it's not the star of the show. And just like Black Eyed Peas say, I got a feeling. Okay, we hit that one. That this is gonna be an easier DIY. So this is the fun part where you can kind of pick your size. And it really depends on how much you want to spend on the project. And you could probably already guess how much I wanted to spend on this project. Nothing. But I have to spend something because stealing is what? Wrong, most of the time. So I got the smaller rings. I got these from a craft store. And these are guys 3-inch circles, which I think when you kind of put them next to each other, a 6-inch total pumpkin will be very beautiful. So I bought 3 packs of these, I was kind of playing it out in my mind, and I feel like I want them to be a little fuller. Get as many as you want, get 6, I don't care. It just depends how much time you have and how many rings you want to wrangle. Rings you want to wrangle. So now that we got the metal rings, we're gonna put them over here. And then you need some wire. You want super thick gauge wire because you want this stuff to bend, but like kind of hurts to bend it. Ow. If you bleed, you're doing it right, honey. And then obviously spray paint. Black spray paint, you can do orange. You can make these any color you want. Like a rust would be kind of cool, but I just got black and that's not here because I'm not spray painting in here. That's an outside activity. Hi, yes, welcome to our very fancy store where we sell Halloween decor for $6,000. You don't look like you have enough money for it. Yeah. Speaking of wealthy, I have a wealth of metal rings right now. Cute bangles. Bangle girls. Yes. So you don't really need a lot of wire because all we're gonna do is use this wire to hold them together. I also need to heat up my hot glue gun because the hot glue gun is gonna be like used at the end to put it together. And since you're spray painting it all, it'll kind of look like you're soldered it together.
Swatted it together.
I kind of like how casual this DIY is going, so I'm just a little concerned that it's gonna blow up in my face. But at this point, this one seems very easy and it's gonna be quick and simple. So you'll just want to gather all your girls, gather the girls, and you just want to wrap it really tight. When you feel like you have a good kind of connection in the middle like this, just cut it off. Cut it very closely so you don't hurt yourself. Bye! Whoop! One thing you can do is stick like a little dowel right in the center, just to hold everything together. Let me in! Now that it's kind of all aligned, and it doesn't have to be super perfect because this is what makes it look like handmade and actually not made by a machine, and better, because sometimes handmade things look better. So wait for your hot glue gun to heat up, and then just go to town with that glue. Okay, but are you kidding me? Are we all looking at this at the same time? Like, the whole thing took me like no time at all, which I'm very surprised about. I thought this would take a little bit longer, so I'm a little concerned, but I just need to spray paint it, and then we can show you off the final reveal. I love you, and I love what you've done for me today. Okay, fabulous. That took like 2 seconds. So now you're like,
What else am I gonna do with my day? I've got so much time.
well, I'm here to tell you. You're gonna make these snake candlesticks. These are very cool, but they're expensive. And also, I just don't want to buy things. So I found this guy.
I'm a snake.
You would not believe just how hard it is to find a rubber snake out in the wild. For some reason, stores nowadays do not sell rubber snakes, and if they do, they only sell these kinds. Here I go, woo! Mini snake collection for when you want a tiny snake to match your tiny snake. What I'm thinking is that I got the same wire as last time, my little clippy clips,
I'm here for your teeth.
and then my snake, obviously. I also need a knife! Where'd that come from? Because what I'm gonna do on the base of this guy right here, I'm just gonna cut basically underneath, and I'm gonna implant a wire in there. But when the wire's in there, then the thought is that I can shape this better, because then it'll have structure. I just lost the end of this, and I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is.
There you are, you little sucker. Come on out.
So you want to pull out a length of wire that's equal to or longer than your snake. We're about to go into surgery, so you obviously need to make sure you wash your hands first, and then we'll say goodbye to this guy. Good luck. Scalpel, scalpel. Here you go, doctor. Thank you. I don't know if I can do it, nurse. Doctor, if anybody can do it, it's you. Oh, God. Oh, God. The patient's failing, doctor. His heartbeat is going erratically. There's blood loss everywhere. You killed him. The wire's in. Congratulations, your surgery was a success. Highly recommend not using hot glue for this one. I kind of forgot it doesn't stick to rubber. So use your Gorilla Glue or an E6000, depending. I think an E6000 will be a little bit more flexible, but I don't really want it to move this time, so I'm gonna use this.
Gorilla Glue. It's hard.
After I cut it up, I'll try to zoom in right here so you can kind of see what's going on, because I don't want to touch it and ruin it, because I will cry myself to sleep. I cut a deep cut throughout the whole snake, and then I kind of just pressed the wire in the whole time. That's why it's this weird shape, because the wire was bending itself, whatever. So then I put the super glue in there at the same time. I'm gonna let it sit for like 30 minutes to an hour to let it set up at least, so the wire doesn't fall out. And then I kind of want to make the shape of the swirl and then up, and the snake head goes up, and then I'm gonna put this in the snake's mouth. It's like a little candle holder, so we'll see if that's something he wants to do. We are gonna figure it out. We are gonna figure it out. Sing with me. We are gonna figure it out. We are gonna figure it out. All right, now your turn. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, I'll catch you when the glue's dried and I put it in its shape. Spin it up, baby. So now my snake guy is dried. Look at him. He's a little springy boy, a little boing boing. I'll show you what the underside of it looks like. You can see all the wire in there. So after he's set up, I put him into this shape that I wanted. And I know the candlestick that I showed you had the candle coming out of the snake's mouth, but this really doesn't fit in there, so I had to kind of game plan a little bit differently. So I thought it'd be fun if he was sort of constricting the candle. Look how cool this is. Let me get the candle so then we can kind of see what it looks like. Hello? Who's there? Get out of my house. So I'll kind of stick that dude in there. It's hard to try it out when it's not in there. Once it's stuck in there, I'm sure it'll be fabulous. How cute, how cute, how cute, how cute, how cute. Next, 1, hit the trombone. So I'll catch you when this is all done, because I gotta spray paint this one too. And it's just so much spray paint again. It's just like the first video. We're spray painting everything in the black because it's Halloween?
Hello, hello, it's Halloween remix. Nice. Welcome back to 27.3 Halloween FM. Tonight we're playing the deep cuts. I don't know, it's been a long day. But look how cool this is. I made my little snake guy, so you can kind of see right in there I put the candle holder. Think I already told you about this? I wanted to make it look like he was constricting the candle instead of putting it in his mouth. Because he's got a little baby mouth. I got a baby mouth. But when you put the candle in, it's kind of off kilter at first. So this is where once you're setting up the candle, you just gotta kind of jimmy rig it so it'll do what you want. It's whimsical. Nothing's perfect in nature, except for me. So next time you see this snake guy, it's gonna be all done, right? Who doesn't love a reveal? You love a reveal, take it away. Yeah.
So while I let that snake dry, I'm gonna work on this like little bonus DIY I thought I'd do. Bonus DIY! Roll the clip! Oh, we don't have the budget? Okay, let's see. It just keeps me up at night, just like stressing about the fact that we have no money. And I just don't even know what to do. And it's like sometimes you don't even help me. And I just need someone to be. So I got this mirror from Target. Can you see yourself? Can you see me seeing yourself? So I think this is this kind of mirror from Target, and they still sell it. It's like 10 bucks, sometimes it's 5 bucks. I don't know, it's like a back to school, sometimes mirror kind of thing like that. Anyways, I want one of those mirrors, just the top. I can get rid of the bottom. I need some painter's tape to kind of hold the snakes down forcefully. Some more Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue. It's hard.
And these like little mini snakes. Ah! Jesus Christ. Oh. They're fake. So the problem with these guys is they're like a really hard plastic and they're rigid, so I could really put them on the mirror like this already, but they're not gonna fill up the space and I don't like them like that anyways. Their shapes are off.
You're the wrong shape.
So I'm gonna just boil these in hot water. That's all you have to do. Since it's a hard plastic, you can just boil them in hot water and then they'll become malleable. Or I'll just get a cup of hot water and put it in the microwave. I got one hot snake soup. Did anybody order the hot snake soup? Over there? Alright, hot snake soup coming in hot. Get it? Because it's hot. Okay, no, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I would like a tip. So if you don't want to deal with boiling hot water, you could also use a hairdryer just to kind of heat the rubber up until it starts becoming more pliable. And I thought I had a hairdryer and I was going to do some funny bit where I turn the hairdryer on and try to explain it so you can't hear me, but I don't have the hairdryer, so now it's not really funny, but I thought I'd let you know what's going on. So I was boiling my snakes for a while. So I was boiling my snakes for a while, and I kind of just got bored because it wasn't working, and I was like, you know what, I don't have the time, so I'm gonna fix it and make it a little faster and better. So as you can see, I've already started super gluing my little babies onto the mirror. You can't really see because they're under the tape, but just a little super glue. They were a little pliable so I could move them around in a shape I want. But what I decided is I'm not gonna do the full mirror. I think it's gonna be a little more impactful if I kind of really cluster the things on one side and kind of do like a tilty moment. I think it's kind of chic. So I'm kind of using the shapes of the existing snakes to make something interesting beyond having to like mend them myself. So I used all the ones that had the squiggles and they were tightly packed already for the base. And then I've got some dripping snakes right here that are a little bit looser. So once this dries and sets for like a couple hours, then I'm gonna go back over it and kind of weave them some more. And then I'll come back and we'll paint these guys together. Because I'm not gonna spray paint it because I'll get all over the mirror. It's a little messy. We're not being messy today. See you soon.
This is what I came up with for the mirror. Kind of, I wanted to keep it a little simpler because I had some leftover snakes. They're drowning in the water over there. But I liked the shapes that these were given. Very, very much geometry, very much stable design, very much yes, and also yes. So all I have to do is I'm just gonna paint this by hand with my little painty paint. And then I wanna figure out I have all this glue on the edge from an old project I was doing, so you won't have that unless you really want to follow my tutorial and tear apart an old project you were doing with the same exact mirror. And then you have the same problem I do, but probably put some like fabric over it or something. But I think that's like the final check-in before I reveal it. So let's reveal the snake. Mirror!
You know what the saddest thing is? We've reached the final DIY. And I mean, we've been having a great time so far. Nothing has like gone wrong, which I'm uncomfortable with because as we know, if you've been watching the last 2 videos, something goes wrong every time. So I'm not saying something's gonna go wrong, but potentially. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm on high alert. I'm saying, what you doing over there? What are you doing? I saw these cheesecloth ghosts. I don't remember who sold them. I want to make them myself because I bought cheesecloth. So the way I wanted to do it, I wanted to make 3 different cheesecloth ghosts because I wanted to be a family. Anyways, I went to Goodwill and I got some ballon. So this is my thrift store. I went to the ballon, found some cheesecloth, and I already had pipe cleaners. Oui, oui. So these are for the arms. Pipe cleaners for the arms. I've got my dirty, nasty mason jars and glass jars. 3 different sizes. Big boy, medium boy, just a skinny little girl. Look at her. Yeah, she's a queen. So this is kind of how you're gonna do it. You take a balloon, you blow it up a little bit, you put it in the jar. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then you put the pipe cleaners underneath the balloon. So these are like the arms of the ghost. And then all you do after that is you just take some cheesecloth, drape it over. We're gonna make some DIY liquid starch. Super easy. It's gonna be 2 cups of cold water with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I'll let you know when I make it again once I figure it out. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in here, but if I'm right, then don't worry about it. So I think the first step I'm gonna do is kind of blow up the balloons and measure out my cheesecloth. Because at the end, I also want to put twinkle lights that I have underneath because I think that'd be kind of just like sweet and cute. Imagine like turning your little ghosts on at night and it's just a little night light and you're like,
Ooh, I'm so chilly in my fall bed with my blanket on. Ooh, my ghosts are lighting up my room. It's so fun in here.
hey boys. Oh my God. No, I'm running away from the... All right, welcome to, I probably should have done this in an area where I can get it even more messy, but I'm not, and I'm regretting my decisions, but now I've got to live with them. So I made my liquid starch. Pew, 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 pew. So all I'm gonna do is just drench this in liquid starch. I'm scared. Why am I scared? And now that it's thoroughly soaked, I can go back in and kind of drape everything a little bit more if I want to. You just want to give it dimension, give it something to play with and have it feel like it's very fun and like, ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, there's a little change of plans on the cornstarch recipe. I just wanted to clue you in that the first one I did didn't work because the cornstarch didn't really combine with the water. So I was just spraying water on fabric and I came back and it dried and it was still soft. So anyways, this is the new recipe. Still 2 cups of water, boom. Still 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, boom. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna boil it in a pot. And once it starts boiling, immediately when it starts boiling, you do not let it boil. Then you throw in a tablespoon of vinegar and then it's off the heat, right? Mix it up, let it cool down. Then we just dip the fabric into it. We say, here, fabric, bloop, right into the pot, and then you squeeze it out. Then you lay it over your guys' little things. Magic. Let's bring them in. Bring in the ghosts. Holy shit, I just saw a house centipede. Okay. 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 Alright, goodbye. You can finish the rest of the video. I'm going to burn the house down. Look how good they look.
Let me hold your hands, come play with mommy.
A couple of them are just not too dry yet, so I'm gonna keep them on there little doodads. And it's not revealing to you. It's a little surprise. What do they look like when the thing comes off? You know, the veil. But these ones are pretty sturdy. So all I have to do is just draw little eyes like boop, boop, beep, boop, bop, bop on these guys. And I don't know if I'm going to do a mouth, but I'll let you know. I kind of like ghosts that just have eyes. Where'd I get these glasses? So once I go ahead and paint these with the paint, my little paintbrush, my little Picasso, my little baby. I paint the eyes on, and then I have some twinkle lights that are just over there. They're like regular twinkle lights. It doesn't matter, battery powered. You ball them up, put them in there, set it up, and boom. This is what it looks like. Thank you again for coming by for another week and watching one of my fabulous little Halloween videos. I hope you learned something. I hope you liked one of the DIYs because I think they turned out so good. And I love them, so you should love them. Anyways, make sure to check out some of my other videos from Halloween. I've got 2 more, and I got 1 more coming, so watch out. It's gonna be good. You know what? Next week we're gonna take a full plastic skeleton and turn the whole thing into Halloween decorations. Who's done that before? Who's seen that? Raise your hand if you've seen that before. Exactly, nobody. So you better watch it. Alright, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you liked today's video because I need that validation. Put a like down in the box below. Like that stuff. Give me a comment. Tell me what you loved, what you hated. Bully me in the comments. And make sure to put your notifications on because sometimes YouTube's tricky. YouTube's tricky. It doesn't want you to see my videos, so you gotta make sure you notify yourself via YouTube when I do it. It's usually Tuesdays around 5 p.m. like when I get off of work because I still have a day job. Alright, well have a great day. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.